Hi everybody! So thank you for joining me on my second week of budgeting for June. So if you watched my last video, we budgeted the first week's paycheck. And I'm gonna open my book here. We can see I got paid on the 4th and I'm gonna get paid again on the 11th. We're going to budget out the paycheck from the 11th. Today on Wednesday, I'm able to see the exact amount that I'm going to be paid a day before. So let's get started. All right, so what we always begin with, I'm gonna put these two pages together. Oops, okay. So we're gonna start with the June paycheck bill tracker, and I'm going to start with the, if you watched my last video, I started with the rollover amount from my checking account. I don't have any because I'm still working on the cash that I pulled out from the previous week. So we're strictly just going to budget my paycheck. So I just looked on my account and my paycheck for this week, okay, I'm gonna write down the income. The pay date is going to be and what I'm actually going to be paid will be $239.28. Okay, it's so hard to write straight up and down. I usually like to tilt my paper. Maybe I'll do that. Hopefully that doesn't bother you guys. So then we're going to go through the bills that I have, which I don't have any that are reoccurring. Well, let me double check. I'm still new to this process, guys. I don't really have it down. This is only my second time doing it. So if you look on my calendar here, this is the 11th. And for this paycheck, I highlighted orange. So I'm going to pay this bill right here, this American Express. And I have a sticky note that I like to keep. I should have just written it here, but my Amex will be $74.21. And so I'm going to write that amount here. And that's going to be on the 13th. Okay, so we're going to see how much I have left over after I pay that bill. Bill total is going to be $74.21. That's all I have. The leftover amount, we're going to take the calculator here. We're going to take, oh, I forgot to write down my total here. My income total, $239.28. So, 239.28 minus 74.21. I'll have $165 to work with this month. So leftover, okay. And now we're gonna move down to the cash envelopes, right? I don't have this perfectly memorized, so I have to have my notebook open over here to refer what I did last month. All right, so obviously there's not going to be much left for my sinking funds. I'm going to put this entire total towards car insurance. That's all I can afford to put towards, and that's coming up pretty fast. So and I'm not going to take out like to the exact amount. I'll just take out $37. So now we go to our total income, right? So 239.28, we just want to make sure that we accounted for everything. So minus 74.21 minus, or plus 128. That should equal 0. Let's double check. Well, 7 cents. Because of that 7 cents I didn't take out. We're not going to worry about that. So next we're going to work on our cash envelope breakdown. We're going to transfer all the categories from our cash envelopes and our sinking funds to this cash envelope breakdown so we can know exactly how much we need to pull out. So I broke down my cash envelopes. These are the categories I have for my envelopes. And I broke down the bill denominations I would like. I usually start with the highest that I'm able to use and I break it down because I don't want too many bills. And then you go down here, you tally up how many of each bill that you need. Then you add the value, make sure that you have this equals that, so that you've allocated for everything. Accounted for everything, not allocated. I would like to utilize every part of her worksheet. So down here she has something called money thoughts, and it can be any idea or anything that you want to think about. So I'm thinking that before I started this budget system, I usually just frivolously swipe my credit card and I don't really pay attention to how much I'm racking up, which is a very bad habit. So that is why if you look at my calendar this month, I have multiple credit cards that I incurred expenses on that need to be paid. Now the goal, if I use the system right, I won't be having these one-off charges or credit card bills each month. So that means that I won't have these, let me see if I can find it. I won't have these credit card charges that I need to add to my bill. All I would have to worry about are my membership subscriptions. So next month, if I didn't have the $74, that would have freed up $74 that I could have put towards my sinking funds, okay, instead of having to pay that. So that is the goal. I'm going to write that down here in my money thoughts. I'm going to write down what it is and then I'll tell you guys. All right, so my first one, be more mindful of spending habits. I think that's a very general goal, but I wrote it down because that's going to be very helpful for me to eliminate these credit card charges that I have. So I'm going to be more mindful of that. Second one, do not swipe credit cards. Get all credit cards to 0. So my goal this month is just to pay all of these credit cards off. There's not, these are the balances on them. It's not that high. I mean, it's not like in the thousands. So it's doable. I'm going to get rid of those balances this month. So next month in July, I won't have to incorporate those expenses, extra expenses into my budget. Okay. And then lastly, try and stick to this budget for the rest of 2020. It's just, I want to see how long I can stick to this, and I want to see how this changes my relationship with my personal finance. Now, I am excited to see how much I can do with the money that I'm getting paid from this job. It's a very small amount since I work very little, and so I want to see how far I can stretch these dollars. Okay, so I'm very excited to see how far I can come with that. So let's go on and move to stuffing my envelopes. Okay, it's the next day and I went to the bank and I grabbed the money after they deposited it into my bank account. I did want to show you guys some changes. I did make some category changes because it just wasn't working for me. I decided to split shopping and beauty. And I decided to take out gifts. I'm not sure how I want to split that up yet. I think I might add a category for birthdays. I'm not really sure, but this is what we have for now. So let's start stuffing. Okay, we'll do shopping. It's just a $10 bill. As I put the money in, we're going to also update the balance. I have some scrap sheet of like card paper that I'm going to use to write down the totals. You can use index cards as well. So I have now $30 in here. Take out, it's gonna be $18, 110, 15, and 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. I only have $5 left in here, so we'll go ahead and add that in here. So we have 23 bucks. Oh, I have the receipts in here as well. I'll put all the receipts away at the end of the month into a separate folder. Next is beauty. Beauty, we have $10 and that's just going to be a 10. It's now $30 in here. Home. Home's gonna get $7. Why did I write $11? I haven't spent anything. Yeah, that should have been 11 from last week, and I didn't spend anything, so. Alright, so home for this week, I'm gonna get 7. It's a 5, 6, 7. So now we have $14. Gifts. I don't think I have a category for gifts this week, so we'll put that aside. Next is car. car insurance is $41. It'll be 2 10s and a 1. I'm sorry, 2 20s. $41. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 82. Why did I write 11 for everything? This is weird. Oh, there it is. Alright, next, groceries. I haven't bought anything yet. $38. We have a 20, a 10, a 5, and 3 1s. I haven't spent anything, so we'll go ahead and put these in order. $20, $40, $50, $65, $70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 76, that's right. Next envelope is gas. It's going to be $25, a 20, and a 5. I haven't spent any money on gas yet. So this will be $50 for gas so far. Right, next is Christmas. It's going to be $8. Here's 8. I haven't spent anything obviously, so put that in there. We're up to 19. Last category is pet, and that's $8. I have exactly 8 left, so yay, we did it right. Alright, that finishes that up, and so I'm gonna go ahead and make some envelope sinking fund trackers just so I can see where I'm at with my long-term goals. And I don't know how I want to do that yet. I might just insert a page in here and something that I can color in. So I decided I made my own dashboard with my own trackers. I used these stickers that I had. They're by the Recollections brand from Michaels. There you go. And they're just craft labels. So I use them and oh no, it's smudged. It's okay. I tried to hand letter the categories that I'm tracking. So let's see if I reached my first goal of $50 for my Christmas fund. I don't think so, because I don't think I've been saving that much for Christmas yet. Yeah, it's only at $19. And then for car insurance, my first school is also $50. Yay, we're at 82, so we can go ahead and color that in. And I'm just going to use a Crayola Super Tips. We'll use this color. Maybe I want to use a highlighter. Yeah. So if you don't watch my last video and you're wondering how I total these up, I just take out the average of how much I spend in each category a month, and then I divide it by 4. So I know how much I'm allowed weekly. And that total should just be $128. Now, I'm gonna keep allocating the equal amount of money each week. And if I feel the need I need to change it the next time I do it, I will. But for now, I'm going to see how it works out for me to split the money equally. So $128, let's see, so 165.07 minus, whoops. $37.07. Go ahead and use my blue mild liner instead. All right, and if I end up having more things I want to track, which I'll probably add as I go, I have space here. That's it. I'll come back next week and we'll film the third budget by Paycheck video. Thank you. Bye, guys.